There was me, that is, Dakota, sitting in bed reading my Japanese animation books while casually sipping tea from a coffee cup, as I would on a normal afternoon, when suddenly I heard a piercing scream come from the kitchen. I knew right away who it was, and I dashed out of my room. When I came to the source of the scream, I looked in terror and saw the blood splattered around and a note written on the ground. I opened it up and read the terrible truth. My beloved girlfriend, Melissa, had been kidnapped by the fearsome, unspecified criminal conglomeration. I knew I had to find out where those bastards had taken her, so I put on my sleuth suit and consulted the most intelligent man I ever knew, Mumkey Jones. I reviewed some of his most expert advice for solving my problems, and after hours of research and observation, I came to the conclusion that the first step to solving this case was to look for clues. I received the assistance of my loyal partner, Detective Pikachu, and started conducting an investigation. I searched through Melissa's underwear drawer like a normal detective would, and despite some unusual finds, I soon found a hidden letter written by Melissa herself, detailing a list of random emails that I had never heard of. I then took to the internet and looked into one of the emails, and all I got was a sign-up option for SugarDaddy.com. Things were beginning to confuse me. Why would my loving girlfriend be involved with such inappropriate websites? I brushed off this find and continued my investigation. I started looking through my trash can, where all the best clues are usually found, and to my surprise, I found a stack of tossed-out papers with messages written by Melissa on them. I flipped through them for a while, without thinking much of them, until I saw one paper that caught my eye. There, in clear writing, was the words, "Daddy Tyrone gives me best cummies." I started to realize what was going on. Melissa, how could you? Could it be truly possible that she had staged her entire kidnapping just to get away from me, her supreme gentleman of a boyfriend? I couldn't bear to think these thoughts, but I knew I had to snap out of it and resume my work. I had to know the full truth. I pulled out my mystery log and started taking note of everything I had found. But then, I started to notice something. Everything written by Melissa, and my notes, they had the same handwriting. It was at that moment, my dear audience, that I realized the agonizing truth. I have no girlfriend. I never did. Melissa, my love, never even existed. I thought back to 1 week ago, while I was in the middle of one of my depression-fueled ramen dinners, that I envisioned the perfect woman, one that would love me and cure me of my dreaded loneliness. I called her Melissa, and she had saved me from the cold, dark reality that I knew. Then I started to think that if even a girl that I imagined and created from nothing could reject me and leave me to suffer, then I was truly the most undesirable person on the face of this miserable planet. And that was all it took to push me to my breaking point. This would be it. I had had enough of toiling in this world, where not even my own demented mind could free me from sorrow. I said a final goodbye to Detective Pikachu, the only true friend I'd ever had. I grabbed my alleviating bottle of Flex Seal, and then I stepped into my shower, ready to feel the embrace of death swallow me for good. The mystery of my missing lover may have been solved, but there still remains one unanswered question that I will now never put my finger on. That question is, What is the point